That is indeed an excellent question, Mr. Tuba. Why would someone design a dungeon like that? Okay, so as we saw, when we pulled this lever, it opens this gate. As we were hearing, sort of sounds like there's something on the other side of it. Oh, why thank you. I don't know if I get experience for that though. Okay. So here we find the Gauntlets of Valor, which is good for him. Later on we will find the Greaves of Valor. Okay. So we've opened both the gateways on the back here, so we can move if we need to. We have 2 round keys, and these appear to be round gates. So, let's open these by using headgates. Oh no, did I just... okay, I didn't. Oh, fuck. Okay, where were we? Oh, god damn it. Okay, so we'll just speed run this, I suppose. Alright, and we are back. Click a quick save there. Put the Gauntlets of Valor back on him, since he died last time. Don't think we found anything else. However, I don't think we grabbed the other round key, which I believe is over here. Wait, did I grab it? Yes, I did. Okay. So we're going to do this one first. So this is called the Grimrock Temple. I think these guys are Grimrogs or Grimorgs. I could be wrong. But if we look at these guys and we look at the mosaics as presented, say, here, we're seeing what looks like it might be Grimorgs, or just, you know, fox wizards. Portrayed as like nature-loving or goodly, versus these cubes that seem to be destroying everything. So this could be suggesting that maybe these are the good guys and these are the bad guys. I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and close that. Quick save, rest, to regain everybody's health and mana. You need to be careful. They live here and they will want to stop you. They fear you might undo their vision. But it does pose a couple of questions. Such as why would they bother? They're supposed to be the token good guys. Why wouldn't they, instead of, you know, trying to kill you, why wouldn't they instead be more apt to shoot you instead? Okay, so we'll go ahead and cast some light. Don't have enough energy. Pick up some food. Level up Fen. Who can now use this red orb and get rid of his little wand. Okay, so we've seen things like this before. This gear sort of receptor. That tells us that more than likely there's some sort of one of those white balls that can fire. Now, that is relevant because whenever we use this button, we hear that indicative sound of one of those white energy balls being fired, right? Yeah, so that tells us there's probably something over here. Now, we tore off this, and we saw that there's another round key. So, what we're going to do is I'll quick save. We will rest again, just to ensure we get our mana back, in case there's anything tough in here. And then we will judiciously blast it into little pieces. Kind of wondering how 2 mages or maybe even 4 mages would fare in Grimrock. My assumption is probably not very well. But quick save, put the key in, get our lightning spell ready. Okay, no need to waste our big spells on these little guys. But there is a good reason to use our big spells on this guy, because he hurts. Okay. So we'll go ahead and give him some more food. He's encumbered. Anybody hungry? No one's hungry. He can't hold it. He can't hold it. Finn can. Okay. Good enough. So here we find a little treasure trove of herbs for Finn to use. She levels up to 50. I started building into throwing weapons because it gives more strength, and she seems to be carrying all the heavy stuff. Okay, so this appears to be what is shooting our white goo, if you will. So with that, we hear this open up. So this is the inner sanctum. Let's go ahead and rest before we enter the inner sanctum. And then we shall sally forth to see what horrors await us. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up this little red orb of ours, because I think it's useful, and I've been collecting them. As you can see, I have a small collection, 2 blue, 1 green, 1 red. But let's go ahead and see what happens with these. Okay, so as we get to the end of that little procession, it poisons us. So we can assume that that's a trap of some sort. It's intended to sort of lure us to our deaths. Because we aren't wanted here. Okay, so these guys give 1,000 experience each. That's not bad. But as you can see, they had a shield. That shield is actually 100% a shield. It lasts for a number of attacks, and then it is not based on the amount of damage you do, but instead is simply, it's really just simple, it's just a number of hits. I think these guys have around 400 or 500 hit points. Alright, so we have all of our arrows back. We survived this ambush, which is good. I don't think there is any benefit to actually stepping on that side when it poisons you. But let's see what's in here. Does not appear to be much. There's some food. Throwing axes. Nobody uses throwing weapons in this group. Seems to be a button over here, and when we go to the other side, hopefully without dying, we will find some bolts. Bolts are nice because we're using them to hold down doors. So there's no secrets in this room. So we'll go ahead and rest in here. Regenerate our strength. And hopefully try not to die. Alright, so there seems to be nothing out here waiting to get us. So we will renew our light spell, just to make sure it stays up. And then press this button and see what happens. Not anything though. Alright, so that portal opens, and a lot of Goromazes come out to get us. I really hate that ice spell. It is really powerful, and it seems to come out even before it's supposed to. Unless you just move out of the way more quickly than the other ones, you're probably going to get hit by it. Little casty bastard. Okay. Was there another one that's over here? I don't actually know. Don't hear one. So the answer appears to be no. So shows me that Turum made it to at least this close. But I actually know if Turum is alive or dead or not. So those guys are pretty nasty. Their spell needs to be revamped a little bit, I think. But aside from that, it's not too bad. So let's go ahead and rest up again. And we'll probably need to feast again after this, just to keep up our character strengths. But we should be fine. Okay, so our characters are not hungry yet. That's always a good sign. So let's go ahead and see what happens if we go through this teleporter. Okay. So as far as we can tell, nothing has happened quite yet. There seems to be a way down. There are a lot of draperies, so we can go down, so let's go down and see what happens. There's a scroll, okay. This level is sealed. Got it. Mr. Goromars. Mr. Goromogs. So what happens if we go down again? We get this very strange sort of palette change. It goes from being a dungeon to being this metallic sort of... almost looks contemporary. The prison. Almost looks like modernist art or something. But we didn't see anything to open a prison. There seems to be a unique key there that we cannot open quite yet. So we go back up. You see there's a button here. It's a drapery. Nothing behind that drapery. There's a little wall altar over there. And that's about it. So here, if we use the logic as above, maybe gems open this. And it is indeed a gem. So we get a slightly better bow and some throwing axes. But since we don't use throwing axes, those are somewhat useless to us. We are now able to continue going forward. I'm gonna check we're still recording. We are indeed still recording. Very good. Let's quick save and move forward. Okay. There's another one of the Goromorphs. So to dodge the chase, you basically have to move the moment he starts chasing. Which is... oh, hello! Okay, cool. So Wilbur and Matthias both leveled up. Let's go ahead and get them taken care of. Let's close this door. Let's level up Wilburn. They seem to be at 48 out of 48 points. Well, 48 skill points each. Nautius has learned Kick, so he can now do quite a bit more damage. Wait, how do we quick save? Okay. F5. And let's go ahead and make sure that we kill everything out here that could be a danger to us. Don't worry about them ambushing us. Oh, hello. Okay. Slightly better to kill them quickly than for them to have a chance to ambush you. Okay, so that is sealed off by a gate. There seems to be... so there appears to be these insects here. We want to make sure that we kill them as quickly as possible. So that we can then rest within this nice enclosed area. But it's here that we find the curious... no, the Greaves of Valor. Okay, very good. And it looks like that's going to be all the time we have for today, guys. So